Guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So to make my Edikaikong soup, I have my cow meat, my bell pepper. This is the blended version of it. So here's my blended crayfish, my salt, my Maggi, onion, and palm oil as season cube. Yeah. So my onions is chopped here. So this is what I'm going to use for my cooking. It has my cow skin and stockfish head, fresh water leaf. Yeah, so I'll show you how to slice this. Water leaf is soft, so you don't have to slice it tiny. You make it a bit bold because by the time it's in the pot, if it's tiny, you won't see it again. So you make it a little bit big. Yeah, so this is how to slice your water leaf. Yeah, please like and share, and also you can leave your comment. Here's my pumpkin leaves, fresh pumpkin leaves, and I want to start by cooking my meat. So here's the meat in the pot. I put my season cube, I put my onion, but I'm not going to add salt or water because I want my meat to get soft quick. So when my meat is soft, I'm going to add water to get the meat stock, and then I'm going to add my salt to it too. Yeah, so I'll mix it after adding my onions and stock cube. You mix it very well so the spice can get into the meat while it cooks. The meat is going to bring out its own liquid before I add water to it. So now the meat is on fire, cooking. You can observe there's steam underneath the meat here. So this is me checking the meat. The meat has brought out its own liquid. I've added water and salt. So here's my meat stock, and I'm starting my cooking right away. So here I want to be sure the tenderness is enough or is satisfying for me to start my cooking proper. So I use my knife or I use my fork to do this. If you have those chopping sticks, you can use them too. Don't mind me. I'm a local woman. Okay, so this is how to slice your pumpkin leaves. You can slice them a little bit smaller or whichever size you like it. Or I like mine not too small, not too big, just in between. Okay, so you mix it with your onions and salt. You must have chopped some onions, so you mix it with onions and salt to make it soft and tasty. So you add your water leaf to the meat on fire. The meat stock, the meat, just add your water leaf on top. Don't mix it, please. Don't mix it. Just leave it there on top of your meat stock and your meat. If your stockfish is hard, you can put your stockfish with the meat to cook so it gets soft. The stockfish I used was hard, so I didn't have to boil it with the meat. So here's the pepper. You add your pepper, you add your crayfish to it, and your oil. Yep. Okay, that's stockfish head and cow skin. We call it pomo. The Ghanaians call it wele. And the Igbos call it kanda. Yeah, so you shake your oil to make sure it's blended. Some oil gets settled under the thick part are under. So you just mix. Yeah, you cover the pot and allow it to steam for like 5 minutes, right? Before you put your Maggi and salt. You see the water leaf is already soft. Then you mix it. Put your Maggi and salt and you mix it. The water leaf is already soft. So after you put all of this, please cover the pot, allow it to cook with the water leaf for like 5 minutes before you mix it together. It will help the aroma of the stockfish to, enter the soup very well. It will enter the soup well well. So you mix it like this. When you finish mixing it well, you taste it to know if the salt is enough or the maggi is enough. But you have to be careful with your salt because you're still putting your pumpkin leaves, which you've mixed with salt and onions. So you have to be careful. All the salt you put through the processes should be just little by little. Then by the end of it, you can taste it to determine if you need some more or not. So you leave the pumpkin leaf on top of the pot like this. Please don't mix it. Just allow it to steam for some time, for like 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, you open your pot, you mix it. Your soup is ready. If you want to take it down, fine. If you want to leave it for like a minute or two, it's still fine. You just leave it for a minute or two for it to steam and blend well. You can taste your soup. If you need maybe extra salt or maggi, you can add to it, but trust me, this is good. This is fine. You just taste it for salt. Yeah, and trust me, you have a perfect Edikaikong soup. Your friends, your husband will thank you for this. This is how it looks after it's cool, in my bowl. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.